Hey guys, welcome back to Clownfish TV. This is Neon. I am not here with Geeky Sparkles. We're going to talk about Reddit. I actually missed this post. This was from like a month ago. Remember the Reddit revolt when a lot of Reddit users were angry about Reddit making changes to its API that would shut down some apps and make other apps cost a lot more money? Well, it's interesting because denial is a hell of a drug, man. I mean, we're talking major, what do the kids call it? Copium. Wired posted this article that Reddit was already on the rebound, as everyone else was saying Reddit's completely on fire. Like Reddit is burning down in real time. In fact, there was an article just put up not too long ago saying, hey, where are we going to go? Reddit sucks. Twitter's basically dead. Threads is trash. You know, where are we supposed to go? Facebook sucks. You know, the alt-right have taken over YouTube. What are we supposed to do? Where are we supposed to go? Where do we get our dopamine hit from? But Reddit was already on the rebound, guys. It's fantastic. Reddit is going to be fine. It's going to be fine. Posted on Wired. For those of you who don't know, Wired owns Reddit. They've owned Reddit since, 2006? So of course they're going to say Reddit is on the rebound. Reddit is fine, but Reddit is actually not fine. Everyone's saying Reddit is not fine. In fact, this article 2 days ago, can Reddit even survive its API situation? We'll talk about this first, and then we'll go out to this article that Wired is trying to do some damage control. Before we get into it any further, please subscribe for more pop culture news, views, and rants, guys. No woohoos today. Geeky is not in this video, but thank you so much for listening to me. And look, I've been on Reddit pretty much since the beginning. In fact, I still have my gold membership or whatever the hell it's called. I don't go there very often because it's become a dumpster fire in the last couple of years, just like every other social media platform. I think Cory Doctorow calls it the enshittification of the internet. And he's not wrong. Reddit was great when it first started, and it was just like every other platform. You know, Reddit and Twitter and a lot of nerds and techies, you know, would hang out on these forums and they would share knowledge and post memes, and it was fun. And now it's not fun. Redditors have become a meme themselves, you know, and Reddit has become very quote unquote woke, I think, lately. And I don't know when that change happened, if it's people coming over from Tumblr or what, but like, man, it is a freaking hostile environment on a lot of subreddits. Not everyone. Some of them are totally fine, but some of those subreddits are pretty damn hostile to anybody that is a quote-unquote wrong thinker. I mean, I remember the comic book subreddit. Like, if you post anything about Comicsgate, even objectively, if you're like, hey, you know, Comicsgate is a thing that's happening that pros are flipping out about and whatever, and here's a link to an article, you weren't allowed to talk about it. You weren't allowed to talk about it. They had to censor that news. But now they're all pissed off at Reddit because of the API situation. So this is coming from Build-In. Can Reddit even survive its API situation? Charging for access has thrown Reddit's developers and moderators into turmoil. What's the way forward? Reddit's decision to charge for API usage has adversely affected the ecosystem of volunteer developed tools on the platform. Here's why this policy has affected Reddit's financial stability, user experience, and community dynamics, and how the popular platform might survive. They're talking about how API monetization hinders innovation. Yeah, but they're trying to make as much money off of every individual user as they can. They said shut down third-party apps that piss people off. Apollo launched back in 2017. I've never used that one because, like I said, I haven't really been active on Reddit since, like, my God, 2010, 2011. It attracted 1.3 to 1.5 million monthly active users and about 900,000 daily. These active Reddit users would rather use a community-built solution rather than what Reddit can produce. Well, Reddit can't advertise to you on that solution, can they? So they're going to have to charge for the API. That's how they're going to monetize you. They said there's an erosion of community trust. They said Reddit has thrived on its sense of community and transparency. However, the decision to monetize the API without proper consultation or a clear roadmap has eroded the trust within the developer and moderator communities. Volunteer developers who once felt appreciated and valued now face disappointment and disillusionment. Moderators who rely on Reddit for their everything. No, moderators who rely on these tools to manage our communities effectively may feel neglected and unheard. This fracture in trust may have lasting repercussions on the overall vibrancy of Reddit. Yeah, no, it totally is going to. It totally is going to. People are pissed. as a result of the API changes and trust in the platform as a whole. Transcribers of Reddit, a community of volunteers that write transcriptions for media, has around for 100 subreddits, so they had to go out. According to a post from the moderator, this transcription community is shutting down due to what they say is a lack of trust from the platform. The subreddit also cited the platform lacked basic accessibility features such as alt text and the company's API changes. Thousands of subreddits have gone dark in protest of those changes. Are they still dark? Now they're all going to Discord. Yeah, I know they're all going to Discord. Discord is a freaking dumpster fire. But the thing is it can be a secret dumpster fire. A lot of the idiocy and doxing and harassing and shit that would have happened on Tumblr, would have happened on Twitter, would have happened on Reddit to some degree, is now happening on Discord, privately. Along with a lot of, kiddie porn too. But that's a whole nother thing. That's a whole nother issue. There's all kinds of crazy stuff going on Discord. Discord's made some significant changes to their platform, but because they communicate with their communities, moderators and developers like Join, they gave them sufficient time to adjust. Reddit needs to reconsider monetization for sustainability. This is basically saying, hey, there's no path forward here. This is why people are pissed. So this is their take on it. Wired, again, owner of Reddit. Things are fine. The API drama has led to speculation that Reddit has choked off the fuel of its success, repelling a generation of power users who curated a uniquely helpful, creative, and profanely silly corner of the internet. So he actually blocked Reddit access on his router in his home in Cape Town, South Africa. You don't want to put in hours for someone who treats you abusively. For me, it's irreparable. God, some people on the internet are so touchy. I mean, look, I do get it. But this is the thing. You've always been kind of a sharecropper, right? It's kind of like YouTube. Like, you've always been a sharecropper. You never owned the land. You're working their land, but you never owned it, And so now they're just like, hey, we're changing the terms of the deal, But they said that, his opinion has soured. Many mods are pissed off, and we know how a lot of Reddit mods can be. We know how they can be. But that's okay. Reddit's working on incorporating more accessibility and moderation features into its apps. Its own apps, guys. And other systems to reduce users' reliance on independent apps that can't afford the coming data fees. That's okay, guys. That's okay. Disclosure. Wired is a publication of Condé Nast, whose parent company, Advanced Publications, has a majority ownership stake in Reddit. Yeah. Guys, it's fine that people are rage quitting Reddit because our own apps, you don't need those third-party apps, guys. We've got official Reddit apps with the Reddit seal of approval. It's like a little gold label we put on the app. So this is for real. Some seasoned Reddit watchers see a familiar cycle taking place. Every few years, new policies trigger rebellion that eventually subsides, sometimes after concessions by company leaders. Yeah, so they talk about 2015. I remember that. They had some problems in 2015. And so this will be fine. It's going to be fine. Well, no, it's actually not. It's not going to be fine because it's not just Reddit. It's everything. It's all the platforms. It's all imploding. This is the end of, I think Reddit's still going to be around, obviously, but I think it's going to be in a diminished capacity, and eventually it will go the way of MySpace and GeoCities, just like everything else. That's the way of the internet. We are looking at a massive paradigm shift in the web. And I think the end of social media as we've known it for the last decade is the official end of Web 2.0 going into Web 3.0. That's what this feels like. And I think Web 3.0 is going to be a lot more decentralized. We're going to have more reliance on blockchain and all that stuff that those comic book artists didn't like, but I think it's going to be a necessity. I think we need to make sure, like Dune, that we're not all in the same place. Because you can take us all out very easily. When you have everybody in the same place, all you got to do is hit that button and kill that community, and that's the end of it. Kill that platform, and that is the end of it. So if we all have our own little lemonade stands all over the internet, different places, different corners of the internet, I think everyone will be a lot happier because these social media apps are designed to throw you in front of oncoming traffic. They're designed to build engagement So a lot of times they'll take people that are at polar opposite ends of the political spectrum or the religious spectrum or whatever, and throw them in each other's way to watch the sparks fly. So people come in to watch the fight so they can monetize you with ads, and I think that's going to change. But Reddit wants you there. They want you on their platform. They want you using their apps to monetize you with ads. The next step will be like, hey, if you want to use Reddit at all, you're gonna have to pay like Twitter. That'll be the next step, guys. You think I'm making it up? Give them a couple of years. We'll see how desperate they are. Hey guys, we're gonna have to charge for Reddit. Yeah, all these subreddits, yeah, they cost money now. They cost big bucks now. Like you're gonna have to pay. We're basically just gonna be a community hosting forum, and you're gonna have to pay for your forums. You're gonna have to pay for your discourse. I mean, hell, Discuss. Remember Discuss? The comment, they're charging now. Like if you want an ad-free experience on Discuss, you got to pay like $100 a month or something to throw it on your website. It's going to happen. I guarantee it. They've already shown that they need to make money, and they're going to monetize their users. So good luck with that. But everything's fine. Everything's fine, according to Wired. Yeah, I don't think so. I'm going to wrap this up. Please subscribe for more pop culture news, views, and rants. We'll talk later. Help support the channel. Go to thereef.support and get early access to podcasts, videos, and other content. That's thereef.support.